The rhythms that echo through HBCUs didn't start in college, they started in community. Beneath the proud banners and spirited cheers of historically black colleges and universities lies a pulse, an ancient heartbeat forged through centuries of struggle, celebration, and resilience. Step and stomp are more than choreographed moves. They are living testaments to a people's journey. From the dusty streets of southern towns to the vibrant porches of black neighborhoods, these movements bear the weight of history and the promise of future generations. Today, we trace the roots of step and stomp back to the very soil where black Greek culture began to flourish, where tradition met expression in an unyielding dance of identity and belonging. Long before the first fraternity was chartered, black communities cultivated rituals that honored ancestry and forged unity. African drums, silenced by the chains of slavery, found new voices in clapping hands and stomping feet. These percussive languages became a sacred form of communication, a way to preserve stories and assert humanity in the face of oppression. In the early 20th century, as segregation tightened its grip, black youth turned to collective ceremonies and pageantry to reclaim dignity. The origins of stepping emerge here, not just as entertainment, but as a profound declaration. We are here, we are connected, and we will persist. The rise of black Greek letter organizations in the 1900s gave new structure to these expressions. Founded amidst a backdrop of exclusion from white fraternities and sororities, groups like Alpha Phi Alpha and Delta Sigma Theta became beacons of excellence and community service. Within their ranks, stepping evolved into a ritualistic performance, a synchronized symphony of sound and motion. Each stomp, clap, and chant carries layers of symbolism, referencing everything from military drills to African dance traditions. Stepping becomes a bridge, linking the struggles of the past to the aspirations of the present. Yet, stepping is not merely a product of Greek life. It is deeply rooted in African cultural practices. The call and response patterns, the emphasis on rhythm and group cohesion, echo the communal dances of West Africa. These ancestral threads weave through each performance, reminding participants and spectators alike that stepping is a continuation of a long-living heritage. In the segregated South, stepping also served as a subtle form of resistance, a way to assert black joy and solidarity in spaces designed to marginalize. The dance floor became a stage for survival. By mid-century, historically black colleges and universities became crucibles for this evolving art form. Stepping transcended fraternity initiation rites and spilled into campus life, homecoming celebrations, and social gatherings. It became a language of pride, a visual anthem that told stories of sacrifice, brotherhood, and triumph. The precise, thunderous movements demanded discipline and unity, mirroring the collective spirit that had sustained black communities through Jim Crow and beyond. These performances were not just spectacles, they were affirmations of identity. Simultaneously, the emergence of Stomp, a close cousin to Step, flourished primarily among black women's organizations. Sororities like Zeta, Phi Beta, and Sigma Gamma Rho transformed Stomp into a powerful form of expression that balanced grace with intensity. Stomp routines incorporated hand claps, foot taps, and vocal chants, weaving narratives of sisterhood and empowerment. The interplay between step and stomp reflects a broader dialogue within black Greek culture about gender, leadership, and resilience. These movements became a vital medium through which black women claimed space and voice. The cultural significance of step and stomp extends beyond the campus gates. In neighborhoods across America, from Harlem to Houston, these traditions permeate church gatherings, community events, and family reunions. The echoes of the stomp resonate in choirs, in block parties, and on street corners where youth find connection and affirmation. This organic spread reinforces the idea that Black Greek culture is not insular, but deeply intertwined with the broader tapestry of African American life. It is a living, breathing tradition, constantly evolving yet firmly anchored in history. The 1980s and 1990s witnessed a renaissance in stepping as fraternities and sororities gained national and international visibility. Step shows became grand productions, celebrated in auditoriums and televised for wider audiences. The choreography grew more complex, blending traditional rhythms with contemporary influences, hip-hop, jazz, and even spoken word. This evolution mirrored the multifaceted identities of Black youth navigating an ever-changing social landscape. Stepping was no longer just a college pastime. It was a cultural phenomenon, a stage on which Black excellence and creativity could shine unapologetically. Yet, the journey of Step and Stomp is not without tension. As these traditions gained popularity, questions arose about authenticity, commercialization, and appropriation. Some feared that the deep-rooted meanings might be diluted or exploited. Within Black Greek organizations, debates intensified over preserving the sacredness of stepping versus embracing innovation. This dynamic tension speaks to a larger truth about Black cultural expression. It is both a guardian of memory and a beacon for future creativity. The story of Step and Stomp is one of balance, between honoring the past and embracing change. Today, stepping and stomping continue to thrive as vital expressions of identity and community. In the age of social media, these performances reach global audiences, inspiring new generations of artists and activists. Step teams compete not only for trophies, but for the honor of carrying forward a tradition steeped in resilience. Beyond competition, stepping fosters mentorship and leadership, teaching discipline, teamwork, and pride. It remains a powerful tool for cultural affirmation, reminding us all that the rhythms of our ancestors still pulse through our veins. The real story of Step, Stomp, and Black Greek culture is one of survival and celebration. It is a story that honors the ancestors who stomped on the soil of plantations, the youth who clapped in segregated gyms, the women whose synchronized hands told tales of strength. This tradition is a living archive of Black history, a narrative told not in books alone, but in the pounding of feet and the resonance of collective voice. To witness stepping is to witness a community's soul laid bare, a testament to the enduring power of tradition and expression. As we look to the future, the roots of Step and Stomp remind us that culture is never static. It grows, adapts, and thrives even in the face of adversity. The next generation of steppers and stompers carry forward a legacy rich with meaning and purpose. Their performances are both homage and innovation, a dialogue across time that binds them to those who came before. In every synchronized step and stomp, the past and present converge, celebrating not only where Black Greek culture has been, but all that it still promises to be. The rhythms that echo through HBCUs continue to write new chapters in the story of Black identity. Step and Stomp are more than dance. They are vessels of memory, community, and hope. In the thunderous cadence of their movements, we hear the unbreakable spirit of a people determined to be seen, heard, and celebrated. This is the real story of Step, Stomp, and Black Greek culture. A roots renaissance that pulses with the heartbeat of tradition and the fire of expression. This has been Roots Renaissance. See you in the next chapter.